Welcome to Hollywood Unapologetic. My name is Orlando Delbert. Firstly, I want to thank you, the new Hollywood generation, for your support of Hollywood Unapologetic for 5 seasons. You rock! I also want to apologize for some downtime that needed to be taken in between the last set of episodes and today, as those who watch the series regularly, that's you, new Hollywood generation. My eyes really look like that? I had some technical issues happen recently that put a hold on everything. One of my internal hard drives was showing signs of failure 3 episodes ago, which prompted me to stop producing these episodes and do some maintenance. I was able to stay somewhat productive using my iMac to run the maintenance needed on my Mac Pro. I was able to pick up a 4-terabyte Western Digital external hard drive and moved a lot of files around. Between moving files around, a deep virus scan, and drive maintenance, everything else production-oriented just had to stop. During this time-demanding process, the drive that was showing signs of failing failed. Fortunately, no data was lost, which brings us to today. Well, I have some good news. I also have some not so good news. The good news is the new drives arrived. One of the executive producers of the series purchased 2 new Western Digital black hard drives. When he ordered them, they said were supposed to come directly to me, but they were sent to him instead, and that added further delay. Since I'm running an older operating system on my Mac Pro and Apple no longer supports this version, finding reliable information anywhere is quite a bit sketchy. Looking online, the range of information on how much hard drive space that could be seen was all over the place. I read everything from errors if there was more than 2 terabytes of hard drive space making only 2.2 terabytes readable, and not clear if that was just with one drive or multiple drives on the chain, to unlimited readable hard drive space if I ran the version of the operating system prior to this one. So the plan was to replace the drive that died a few weeks back with a 1 terabyte drive and just keep moving forward. He surprised me with 2 2-terabyte drives instead of just a single 1 terabyte drive. The Western Digital black hard drives are designed for the power users who demand performance and reliability, and a 5-year warranty is great as well. Many consider the series of hard drives the best for this kind of demand someone like me places on them. But as I've mentioned already, due to not knowing if the operating system will see more drive space than the 5 terabytes I had in here previously, we didn't go further with larger capacity black hard drives. Which now leads me to the not so good. Here we go. The day after receiving the new hard drives, the 2 terabyte Barracuda drive dies. The drive disappeared, wouldn't mount, and just wasn't seen through disk utility. The hard drive eventually mounted once when I removed the remaining Western Digital Blue Caviar hard drive from the Mac Pro. I've worked with Apple systems for decades and have owned 21 of them over the years. This time when the drive mounted, I saw error messages I've never seen before. To make a long story short, I was able to retrieve much of the information, but I lost around 110 terabytes in the process. One cool thing about running OS X is the operating just gotta laugh. One cool thing about running OS X is the operating system was designed to save open files during a crash. From what I can tell, it looks like when the drive failed, the operating system attempted to save what it thought were open files, but in the process corrupted thousands of them instead. Files were relocated, directories renamed, and some just vanished. I've yet been able to go through to see if any of these relocated files will open, but a directory showing damaged files made aliases to files that can no longer be opened or that are no longer able to find. This sets me back quite a bit. I have dozens of episodes in the production queue planned with a lot more ready to be sorted out, but until I have total assessments of the damage done, data lost, and have backed up volumes of information, not much else can happen. I was planning on beginning shooting next week, but this is an unwanted delay. Now I will make an effort to be back as soon as I can. But that's it for now. I'll keep everyone updated and hopefully it won't be down too long. I'm hoping to be back up and running and posting before the end of October, one day at a time. Thank you once again, new Hollywood generation, for your support for 5 seasons of Hollywood Unapologetic, and to all of the fellow supporters of independent film. Before we go, we want to know your questions, comments, and suggestions you may have. Please write them below. And please share Hollywood Unapologetic with someone you know who may find our channel beneficial to him or her. Like if you like what you see, dislike if you don't. And make sure to click on the subscribe button. Click that bell so you don't miss anything. Jeez, my eyes are big with my head cut like this. Oh man, I met my hair. And feel free to take advantage of other members of the new Hollywood generation community. We're all here to grow together and to help one another. We have a strong group on Twitter. Come join the new Hollywood generation and meet some fellow filmmakers and content creators. Always remember, preparation is the key to you and your project success. You ready? If you're looking for filmmaking for beginners, Filmmaking 101, and for some filmmaking tips on how to want to be a filmmaker, make sure to click on the subscribe button. Click that bell so you don't miss anything. Looking for how to filmmaking essentials? Be sure to check out the videos in the playlist. New to film production, start here. Think of this channel as a film crash course or filmmaking crash course and an introduction to filmmaking entrepreneurship to build the skills needed well beyond just how to succeed Hollywood and beyond whatever discussion other how-to film school, how-to indie filmmaking, in general, how to film industry channels don't talk about. The whys you truly need to know to help you grow as a thought leader in life, the entertainment industry, and how it applies as part of the new Hollywood generation is in this video series and in the Pollyanna's tear-soaked Battlefields of Hollywood, a survival guide against the cynicism and the hypocritical series of books. Links below. Remember, preparation is the key to you and your project's success. Ready?